My name is Sam and I'm a sophomore at Eastern Michigan University. Growing up, I was a giant tomboy and mostly hung out with guys. People kind of teased me for I didn't have a lot of friends that were females because they didn't like the way that I acted. I was too mannish for them. And I didn't really realize at that point what homosexual was, what bisexual was. Up to that point, I had lived a shelter life, and I wasn't sure what any of that actually meant. Then came high school, and they started a gay-straight alliance in my high school. I attended a couple meetings and realized that I was bisexual. I was attracted to females and males, and I had been trying to hide that from other people and myself for quite a long time. Like I said, growing up, a lot of males, I didn't really like hanging out with females because I had feelings towards them, but it confused me, and I didn't want to have to admit that quite yet. I was a tomboy. I wore cargo pants and played in the mud and hated carrying a purse around. In high school, freshman year, I had a gym class, and that's when I started first noticing other people reacting negatively towards people in the LGBT community. There was a rumor going around that I liked females, so I got a lot of looks and comments, especially in the locker room. I ended up coming late to gym and getting dressed by myself so I wouldn't have to deal with any of it, and I would be the last to arrive and the last to leave. And I didn't really know what to do until the GSA, our version of the Gay Straight Alliance, came to the high school. That was a real turning point for me because I didn't realize at that point how many LGBT members were actually attending my school, were living where I lived. I had no idea. I came from a white, middle-class, conservative community, and I didn't realize any of this. Then I came to Eastern Michigan and was flooded with people just like me, and it was wonderful. I was able to hang out and be tomboyish without getting comments of, you should dress up more, you should go around carrying a purse and do your hair and all this stuff, which I hated. I was able to go to the club and hit on women. And yes, I'm still socially awkward as heck, but I now have that option. It's wonderful. And there's some people I still haven't come out to. So if you're watching this, surprise, most of my family doesn't know. I'm still trying to come up with a way to bring it up to them. I'm still kind of hiding it from them, so much that I actually have 2 different Facebook accounts. One that my family knows that I have, and one that I know I have, along with my people who know I'm out, friends on there. But it's reached the point that I have pride in who I am. And when I do make that choice to tell my family, even if they don't accept that fact, I have plenty of friends, both from online, in the community, and here at Eastern, who will support me and the decisions that I make. I have plenty of straight friends who kind of joke with me about it, and we'll be sitting there watching TV and some female will come on and say, "Hey Sam, would you do her? Would you do her?" It's, once your straight friends realize and accept who you are, you can have lots more fun with it than if you're tiptoeing around it. I'll just know that now. With many of my friends, they also have questioning friends themselves and send them to me. And I'm able to guide them through the process. And I feel honored to be able to do that. I have people who are still in high school who are getting teased, and I just want them to know that things do get better. It gets better. Once you accept who you are, there will be other people who will accept you as well. Yes, there may be people who try to put you down, try to degrade you for who you are, but there will always be people on your side. Even if you don't see them right away, if you don't hear these people supporting you, you just know they're out there. And honestly, sometimes you just have to look for them. You'll be surprised how many of your friends will completely accept you for who you are once they know. I had a really religious friend back in high school, and I didn't want to tell her right away because she would go about saying gays are sinners and they're going to hell. She was really Catholic. But then I came out to her, and I was her first openly bisexual friend. And that kind of changed her thoughts on it. Instead of just believing what she had read or what had been spoon-fed to her, she saw a face and knew that I wasn't a bad person, that I wasn't out gallivanting and make bad decisions because of the fact that I was bisexual. I'm in stable relationships. I'm, a typical person. It gets better. It does.